Hello everyone, Janet, live video, wherever you are. Thank you so much for coming. This is our Wednesday, as promised. I said I'd come today and present as usual. I never let you down. For those who are new on this page, this is Janet, the blogger. Janet, the vlogger. I'm here to present useful information to us. Useful information to us. Today, as you can see the title, changing to F1 student visa while in America. Very important, because I know many of you have visas that are 5 years. I know you got visiting visa. You got all these kinds of visas. Thank you so much for coming, my friends. This is Janet. I'm here to present. I appreciate your presence. I know it's too early for some of you. I know it's too late for some of you. This information goes worldwide. I was surprised. Welcome today. Again, I met someone from Angola. Angola, welcome. Togo, welcome. I know many of you follow me, but every day I find someone from a new country. So I feel very excited that we are all watching, and I hope some of you are benefiting. Don't get angry because Janet has not replied to you. I read the questions. Videos will answer your questions. You will get hope. All of you, Achieng, okay? Jaber, Davis, all of you, thank you, Alan. Thank you so much for coming. I love all of you, James, and everyone else coming in, okay? Change of status to F1 student visa. When I started doing these things, people used to ask me, Janet, can I change my visa, Janet? And I used to tell them I'm not a lawyer, but I would refer them to uscis.gov. But with experience, with more research, I'm beginning to learn more stuff. And it's my responsibility as a blogger to keep you updated. So thank you so much for coming. Share with your friends, share with your families, tag them. Important information. Janet is not an attorney. This is a disclaimer. Janet is not a lawyer, but she's a blogger. What do bloggers do? They do research. We have opinions. We share our experiences. Many things that you guys, most of you will not be willing to share. Some of us, we are here sharing. And people say, well, how do we know? First of all, I applied for citizenship myself. I didn't even get a lawyer. I'll be honest, okay? I went to uscis.gov. I downloaded the forms, filled them out, sent my payment. They responded until the end when I went to be sworn in as a United States citizen. I did it myself without a lawyer. First of all, understand that you're talking or listening to someone with some experience. When I lost my work permit, if you listen to my other video, I see all of you. Thank you so much for coming, Jared and everyone, okay? Juliana, okay? When I lost my work permit, I went to uscis.gov. I downloaded the forms. I filled in everything, forwarded the papers, sent to the address I had been told, and the work permit came to me. Do you understand, my friends? No priorities. It's always good to seek legal counsel. It's always good to find a lawyer if you have money. I'm here to tell you that this country, they try to make things as easy as possible. So you can do these things yourselves. And then you say, okay, now I'm here in America, Janet. I'm on a visiting visa. I'm on B visa or wherever visa. What can I do to stay in America as a student? Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. First of all, it's possible. Now I have evidence. If you've gone down here, you've watched the evidence that I've given before. But today I want to even give more information. More information. Secrets revealed. I'm just telling you. I'll be honest today. That's what it takes to succeed. I'll be honest with you today. I made a phone call. For you, not for anyone else. I made a phone call for my people. I made a phone call for your behalf. Sometimes I even deal with rude people for your behalf. Because I have the experience, I have the nerves, and I can take the pain. You understand? So I did it for you. Today, I made a phone call. I said, you know what? I'm tired of just giving my people links and telling them here and doing these things. Why can't I put myself in the same shoes and ask? And so, I called one of the schools, I'll not mention names. I took a phone, I went to the website, international office, I saw change of status F1, and I made the phone call. I say, hello? I have interest to change my visa to student visa. How can you help me? And they explained. So what I'm telling you today is reality. It's possible. Okay? If you come here, what they told me is from I-539. What you do, you go to a school that is approved, okay? And most schools are approved to change status, okay? Go to an approved school, go to international office and apply as a student, okay? That is the first step. You will have to apply like any other student, and then you will have to declare that you want to change your status. Once you declare that, the school knows that you do not have an F1 student visa, but your intention is to change status. So they will go ahead, they will not advise you about legal problems because that is not their area, but they will go ahead and process for you I-20. If you qualify to become a student, that means you've given them all they are looking for, including bank statements, okay, and evidence of paying for that school. They will go ahead and issue you an I-20. Are you understanding? Okay. If you're understanding me, if you're here, and by that I'm not just talking to the people who are here. Some of you will come in the future, 1, 2, 3, 4 years from now. That's why I like these videos. You can have something to fall on. I know there are some people who are having sleepless nights right now, or they are questioning themselves. They don't know what to do. Janet is here telling you what is real. Okay, go to school, ask for I-20. When one school says no, never give up. If you call one school and they tell you no, don't give up. In fact, make a next phone call and talk to someone else the next day. These people, you just never know. You might find someone who has never dealt with these things, but you want, so long as that information is on the website. First of all, if I were you, I go to that school website, I go at the international office, or I type in change of status to F1 and see what information I will get. Then I go ahead and apply. Do you understand, my friends? So the first step is to approach a school and apply for student visa. No, not student visa, for admission. Okay? And the admission will help you to change your status to F1. Actually, I have some forms here. Maybe I forgot some things, okay? All right, so change of status application, I-539, all right? That will be the form that you'll have to fill in. And then I-20 will be issued to you once you prove you have funds, okay? And then also you will have to provide a copy of those funds to the immigration. Violet, I see you, okay? And then there will be a letter explaining why you want to change. Why do you want to change? You will have to explain why you want to change this visa. You understand? You have to have your passport size photographs. You have to have the biographical information, where you got the visa, the I-94. Thank you so much for your love, guys. I see all of you, okay? So thank you so much for your support. Then you'll have to pay the service fee. The service fee is mandatory for all international students. When they are getting their I-20, they have to pay that. That's about $200, okay? And then you'll have to have the application fee for I-539, which is about $290. Are we understanding? So this transaction might take you up to $500, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we have we have hope. First of all, my goal when I come to you is to leave you better than you found me. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. I'm seeing all of you and your love. I really appreciate everything. Okay? So if you are coming in late today, I know this is not the best time. Some of you, when you wake up, you will watch this video. And I want to give you hope so that you know when you're here and you have wrong company and you have no one to support you, come and watch Janet. Information is power. Get these things. Don't be deported. Don't overstay your visa. There are legal ways you can do. Information is power. Do you understand? So you have to change from I-539. You have to get an I-20. You have to be ready to pay $200 for the service fee. And you have to be ready to pay $290, okay, for the application form. Once you do all this, this is what she told me on the phone. Let me tell you, this is what she told me on the phone. She said, you know, Janet, this thing, it can take between 8 to 12 months. So we encourage students maybe to go back home and get this visa quick. In my opinion, I'm like, okay, that is not my problem. My problem is not me staying here for 8 to 12 months. To me, actually, that is extra time for me to do my stuff. Do you understand? So long as it's like that's more time for me to stay legal. Are you understanding? You know what I mean? So these processes can take very long. These processes can, according to her, she said, it's gonna take very long, maybe 8 to 12 months. So maybe you want to get this I-20, exit, go back to the embassy at home, and then come in. So you guys, anyway, those are two alternatives. If you're that person who doesn't want to apply here and you get a B1 visa, you come here, you can approach a school, get I-20, exit, go home, try the embassy at home and come in. Alternatively, if you're that kind of a person who doesn't want to do that, you can stay here, apply, and wait. According to her, she said sometimes it's taking 8 to 12 months because there are so many applicants. Okay? All right, let's talk to those people. Sometimes you feel like your visa is almost expiring, okay? If your visa is almost expiring, there's also an extension. But give yourself time. Don't wait until the last minute, okay? I love you back, guys. Don't give yourself very little time. So these are some of the things you have to do to extend. Again, from I-539, okay? You will have to prepare this one, I'm talking to you. Some of you are home. Or you come here and they give you 3 months instead of 6 months. Or they give you 6 months and you think that is not enough. You want to extend. These are some of the things you need to prepare. I'm telling you in ahead so you don't get any shock in the end, okay? I-539, that will be obvious. You'll find that on the website, okay? You have to provide the intent. Why you want to change, okay? All right, so these are some of the things to prove to them that you plan to go back home. Air ticket. Air ticket, you can use that as a way to tell them, okay, by the way, my plan is to go back home. After this, I plan to go back home. You use an air ticket. That is an intent. I'm giving you an example. And then you have to prove that you have a residency outside the United States. Well, and then you say, what proof? Proof is phone call, phone bills at home. If you have a residency at home, you make sure they're in your name. Electricity bills, you say that is my residence at home. I don't plan to abandon that. Those are the things you prepare, my friends. And then when you are filling this form, I've always said in all my videos, be complete. Be complete, okay? All right, but I've heard rumors. This is a rumor. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. This is not me. I'm not a lawyer, but I've heard rumors. Sometimes people apply and then they leave blank, so they delay so that, when that gives them time to stay longer. I'm just saying, I've had some people do that. So when they're applying, they're incomplete. So when it goes there, those people say, oh, you have incomplete information. They return to you. That is another 2, 3 months, 4 months down the road. You understand? Let's not do the wrong things. We're going to go do the right things. We're going to fill the forms complete. From beginning to end, we're going to complete the whole form and give all the information. Give the passport, biographical information, okay? Your name, your address, that page you give. You do a photocopy for the visa you give, okay? There's that stamp when you come in, mostly it's I-94. You want to photocopy that and give complete information. Make sure if they give you deadlines, you follow the deadlines. If they give you 30 days, you want to mail, okay? This is what I do with mailing, okay? I use rush service. I go to the post office. I ask for overnight service or 3-day service. And sometimes they'll ask you, do you want the one for confirmation? It's more expensive, but at least you will know that your letter arrived on this date and whoever received it, they actually signed. You go sign online, your letter has been received, it has been signed. So you rest assured that whatever you mailed was there on time. Are you understanding, my friends? And then you will have to show all these receipts of rental properties, phone bills at home. I'm not talking in the United States. Remember, you're a temporary visitor. You came as a visitor. You need to go back, okay? You need to go back, so you're going to prove the things, your ties back home, phone bills, rental bills, all those things at home are evidence. Intent, maybe your transportation back home, your airline ticket. Now you know why people used to get, return tickets. If you have a return ticket, you have a receipt. You see? This is evidence that I plan to go back home. Do you understand? So first of all, if you think you don't have enough time, you want to file for extension first. Once you file extension, it gives you time. Once they extend and you've done all the right things, then you approach the school and you ask for I-20. Once you get the I-20, now you change the status. I hope I'm helping someone. Thank you so much. I love you back. I love you so much. I love you for coming, okay? Today, basically, we are changing our visas from F1, from temporary visas to F1 student visas. We are not going to be stuck. We are not going to be stuck. You understand, my friend? We are not going to cry. We are not going to cry because we don't know anyone. We are not going to cry because people are discouraging us. We are not going to cry because we fear. We are going to be proactive. We are going to take things in our hands and learn more and get information and not give up, okay? All right. So I don't know if you have any questions. I'm going to look for a few comments before I go. This is going to be a very short video, but today is a Wednesday. I love you so much for coming. I know I made a visa about B1 student visa. But today, no, B1 visiting visa to F1, but today this is a second one. It's to help you guys. We don't want to hear that you got deported. We don't want to hear that you went back home. At least if you went home, we want to know that at least you tried. But today I've come here, I've given you the process, I've given you my disclaimer. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. Don't go quoting Janet. What she does is research. What she does is reading, comes and presents to you things that other people will not tell you. I will tell you to help you survive, to help you use your visas when you come here. And I've given you, this is credible information. I went personally, I called the school today. Janet went and called the school today and verified. I called the school and verified this information I've been reading on the websites. So what I'm giving you down here, and they said, yes, it's true. We can help you. We cannot guarantee you information, but we can help you through the process by giving you I-20 after you meet all the requirements. Once we give you I-20, it's your responsibility to declare that you want to change status. You can get a lawyer, do it yourself, wherever you do. But just remember, it might take longer. And during that time, you are not allowed to go to school. That is what they told me. You are not allowed to go to school. But for me, I was like, you know what? So long as it's helping me to stay legal in the United States, it's giving me more time. Why not? Do you understand, my friends? So anyone out there on B visa, Janet is here. Janet is here doing her job as a blogger. My goal is to leave you better than I found you. So never give up, my friends, okay? I'll come down in the comments maybe tomorrow, this weekend, and I'll respond to you guys. I love you for following always, for sharing with your friends, for tagging, for leaving good reviews, for being patient with me. Although I don't answer your questions, you keep on watching. You never give up on me, you know? But one day when I'm done with school, I will put in a lot of effort, okay? The thing is, when I answer people, I don't want to be half-baked. When I try to answer you, I want to give everything that I know so that you can benefit, okay? For those of you who are following me for the first time, you're very welcome. This is Janet Rangi. You can find me on YouTube, Janet Rangi here on Facebook, okay? Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. That desire will push you over the edge. That desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up because you know what? You're the best. Thank you so much for following. Thank you for your encouraging words and your support, okay? I'm here. I've been busy. People are so interested in my book. I said, you know what? I want to put enough information in the book. So when you hold that book and you're stuck, you say, let me flip on page 20 and let me see what Janet said on this topic. Something very practical. Something to save you from having sleepless nights. Something to save you from deportation. Something to be there when your sister is not there. When your cousin is not there. When you are lonely in this country, Janet will be there for you through this book. Do you understand? I know most of you have no access to internet. My followers have told me sometimes they struggle with internet. So I'm going to put this in the book. In the book. Okay? So keep on following. The next video is going to come this weekend, all right? Okay, Carrie is there. Joy is coming in. Patricia is coming in. I love you back, my friends. Who else? Leave your comments. I have one of my best supporters. I see you there. I have to come today in my comments. I know some of you, you are die-hard supporters. I love you always and I love you back as usual, all right? Okay, I'm waiting for some names to go up, but if not, I love you so much. I'm going to go shower. Tomorrow I have to go to work. I wish you a good day today, my friends. All the best Sunday. Title of the book, please. It was Immigrant 101. I think I'm going to change that to American Success. Okay, I think that is my thought. I'm going to maybe call it American Success, okay? The final version should be coming out in 2 or 3 weeks. Or 4 weeks, to be quite honest. And then when I travel back home, I'll come with a stockpile of books. Already people are booking in. For those, if you're in Dubai or in your Doha and you want to be an agent, you want to carry these books and share with your friends, why not? I know some of you who are wanting the book. I've been receiving your messages every day. I never ignore it because I know my first version, after I did more videos, I realized how much information I had, and I have to put some of this information in there. Scholarships, how to apply, credential evaluation services, visas, all this information that you don't know someone and no one will ever tell you. Janet is here to give you. Sarah, okay? Sunday, thank you. I love you back, my friends. Thank you so much for coming. Until then, see you next time and bye-bye. Next video.